Hello everybody and welcome back to another NZ Wild Adventure. Today it is Saturday of the Queen's birthday long weekend, so I'm going hunting with my sister. We're going to look for a deer, just a meat animal. Hopefully we'll just shoot one this time. Yeah, so we've got 2 or 3 days to see what we can see. The weather forecast isn't great, but we've got today, which is a nice day, and then first half of tomorrow, and then it might start raining. So we've got 500 metres up this hill and then sort of along the ridge line. So we'll see. Stay tuned. Okay, so we got to the ridge. We've been glassing for half an hour or something, but we haven't seen anything yet. It's alright. So we're going to walk along here up to there and then go do another glass. There's been a couple of hunters before us, so they might have scared everything else, we're not sure. Time for some lunch. And there's about 5 goats like 30 metres away down the hill. The wind's coming directly towards us, and they smell like billy goat. I mean, look at that ice. There's some nice ice. It's kind of like icy, as you can see. But we're making our way along this ridge. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. Okay, so it's now like 5 o'clock and we've been walking and we haven't seen any deer, but we saw those for like 5 goats. There's been lots of forward drivers down in the valley, which is like made us less hopeful, but hopefully we'll see something. We're sort of like camping. We're going to camp here and then going to glass those 2 valleys because we think that because over there are the forward drivers, so hopefully there's not too much like competition over here. Right, so we've set the tent up and now we're just going to go for a little glass.
Oh, it looks so good. It looks delicious. It does, damn it. I'm just glad we saw a deer. It's awesome.
Me too, I'm super glad we saw a deer.
I love mine is cold.
It's a spider. So we saw that deer. Unfortunately, we've got like 5 minutes of shootable light left, so we decided it wasn't worth chasing them because it was like 900 yards away, which is a bit far. We would have gone really far down. But it was really cool to see a deer because we were dubious with how much like other traffic there was. Now it's 9:30. We just came from up on that ridge and then walked down and then down here and then up here. So we're just gonna make a saddle across there and hopefully get into a valley that nobody else goes into. We saw some hunters this morning and there's still some other hunters up there, so we're not gonna go further up in the valley. We're just gonna go back further down the valley on the opposite side. So hopefully less hunting pressure there, more deer.
So 6.8 a spiker. About 700 yards away. The spiker would be yummy.
In the river, so now we're going to go there, walk up the ridge, and hopefully the deer will be in range and they'll be just over the ridge. Going up this little slip thing, much better than the bush, but still kind of slippery. Just give me a second. That's good. Shooting. Yeah, I got it. Thanks. The other one's just standing there. gonna watch you for a second.
Good job.
Thanks. Just give me a quick look with the finance. Just gonna make sure it's dead. Success! We managed to stalk up to about 200 metres away, which is perfect. And the both were there, and they were both obvious. So spotted them immediately and shot. And one shot, it didn't run. Sort of dropped on the spot until like 5 metres. Didn't get it on film unfortunately because we were keen for a result. But that's right. You can see it afterwards. It's over by that pine tree, just to the left. Oh, and we shot from that little rock over there. Right, how do we get there? Yeah, up looks better. Over, well, not up, but like over that little tiny pine tree. I hope it's in good condition. Okay, so now we're going to take we're taking back stakes and one leg off, so now we're going to take the back stakes out. Back stake number 2, back stake number, not back stake. Here's tenderloin number 1 and tenderloin number 2. Ta-da! You can see little lead particles there.
Oh, weird.
That's the exit hole. One of the shoulders was quite damaged from the bullet, but we got most of the other shoulder. And we got the tenderloins and the back stakes. And now it's starting to drizzle. But we've got to make our way back now. That's where I shot. That's where I shot from. And we're gonna go down to there and then up across there. The tent is just on that ridge. So we'll see how far we get.
That's super pretty.
Yeah. So now we go down to the river, up here around those bluffs, and then up to the ridge, and then the tent's there, and then we're going to drop down that side and then walk out the valley. It's sad when you can see more without your glasses than with your glasses. It's not raining very hard, but it's sort of like enough to get the humidity up. But we're nearly at the top of the hill, so nearly at camp. It's now 4 o'clock, so I think we'll probably make it out today. So we picked up the tent. It's still drizzling a bit, but now we've started to make our way down the ridge. It's like 700 metres down to the valley, and then there's a 4-wheel drive track that we can walk along. Should be much easier. Now it's 6:20 and we just made it to the bottom of the valley. So now we just got to cross the river and then walk like 4.5 k's along the 4-wheel drive track. So it should be out by 6 or something. Too easy. And the river's not too big, so it won't be too difficult to cross. And it's not raining very much, so that's nice. So we made it back to the car just before 8, and so now it's been dark for like 2.5 hours. But hopefully the truck gets out of the wet grass alright. I'm sure it'll be fine. And we head back to the house. It's like an hour and a half away. So no, it was good. Enjoyed it. I'm glad we got something. It was cool. I'm glad it didn't rain too much. So yeah, cheers for watching, and like and subscribe.